Saturday, April 6th, 1:42 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. And click and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. My Patreon page to get a lot more deep insight and trade ideas, trade setups. The link's below. In this video, I'm going to go over stock IPOs from the year 2022. So first, we're looking here at a 3-year chart. Each candle's a week. We're going to compare this. This is the Dow Jones Stock Index, the 30 largest publicly traded companies in the United States. This is a markdown phase, accumulation phase, markup phase. So for this year, 2024, we made new highs since 2022. Outstanding. On a stock index, a stock IPOs, we're going to go alphabetical order. Just give you a little insight. Stock IPOs. It's not hard to get on a stock exchange. There are different stock exchanges in the United States. Just give you an example. The New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ Stock Exchange, the OTC, and others. New York Stock Exchange, from what I recall, has the highest standards to get on there. And then the OTC, much lower standards. Example, the information has to be disclosed on a regular basis to the exchange for the price of the stock to maintain to be listed on the stock exchanges. You might have board members, CEOs that committed fraud or other things that might be able to serve on a company and be listed on a stock exchange, or other stock exchange don't accept that. Big difference in standards. Also, a stock IPO, a company could be in business for 10, 15, 20 years, longer or shorter. And at some point in time, they decide to go on the stock market. And the brokers, the bankers, the financial institutions help underwrite the IPO. They set a price based on value. And then that price, that financial institution goes on a roadshow and tries to sell all those shares that are the IPO to institutions, pension funds, mutual funds, insurance funds, big financial institutions that are going to buy large quantities. And they'll get that equity, aka stock, at that price. They'll be locked in for a while. They can't just sell it. So again, they're going out there to market to them, convince them that it's a winner. Yeah, winner, that's a joke because they all don't succeed. Then, when this stock is publicly traded, that's when the retail investor could purchase it. The post-IPO. Very few people will ever be able to participate in a pre-IPO of credible companies. So we're looking at alphabetical order. The first one, Alpha, Kilo, Alpha, November. The year of the IPO, the high was $310. Since then, it's garbage. Loser. Yep, better off to be in the index, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The stock ETF for this Dow Index, DIA. Next, Alpha Uniform Sierra Tango. All-time high. In the first year, $29. Since then, it's garbage. Give you some more insight. New York Stock Exchange. If a stock falls $5 or lower, they get a letter notifying them they need to bring the price up. New York Stock Exchange does not want to have penny stocks. The Securities Exchange Commission determines any stock under $5 as a penny stock. There are plenty of companies that are penny stocks on lower standard stock exchanges. Next one, BLTE. Here's the stock IPO, and this year actually made its all-time high. And then it dumped. Sierra, India, Tango, Echo, Uniform. Here's the IPO. Here's the high in 2023, and it's no longer listed anymore. It's gone. So other things could happen. M&A, mergers and acquisitions. Some companies are bought out by other companies and they get taken off the stock exchange. Some companies meet the requirements to stay listed on stock exchanges. But this one, let's look at the stock symbol and see what kind of company that is. So I'm simply going to a free website, Yahoo Financials, typing the stock symbol here, cues it in. Last price Friday right there gives me a little bit of information. Look, it's in Washington, D.C. The sector is financial services, and it's shell company. Yep. Red alert. As soon as you see shell company, very suspicious. Yep. Tells you more information, but just a base again, right there. Sectors and industry. Let's go on to the next. CRBG. Here's the IPO. This year happened to hit the all-time high. Next, Echo. Here's the IPO. They were able to pump it up and then dump. Bad shape. Foxtrot Golf India. Look at that first year of the IPO. Was the high $6.25. And it's garbage. Closed at 141. $1.41. Hotel Kilo Delta. Look at that IPO. From there all the way up to there. That's suspicious. And now down here below $5. Let's look at that. Hotel Kilo Delta. Hotel Kilo Delta. Out of France, technology. And inside technology, there's several industries. This one being software. Let's briefly look at what kind of technology it is besides being software. What kind of software? By financial, media, content, marketing. Nothing of great interest. Wow, disappointing. All right, next. Hotel Oscar, Uniform Romeo, another pump and dump. First year, the high of $10.33. Now, look at that, below $1, garbage. Wow, bad shape. Let's just look at that one. Hotel Oscar, Uniform Romeo. Oops. There we go. Out of Washington State, consumers and internet retail. Okay, it's probably one of those e-commerce kind of stores. Failure. India Echo, there we go. The IPO, they pumped it up, high 2023, and dump. Next, Mike Delta Victor, again, the IPO year, the high of the error. Wow, it's garbage. Mike Tango Echo Kilo. Again, Mike Tango Echo Kilo. The high, all-time high, was during the IPO year, and it's below $5. Garbage. November Alpha. There's the high, 1385 during the IPO year, and we are now below the IPO. Garbage. Let's just look at this company further. Nano Labs, out of China. Technology, semiconductors, okay. And how much of their technology was stolen, or how much this company stole their technology, or not paying a patent. Yep. Oscar Sierra Tango, the IPO year was happened to be high there. Didn't queue in, there we go. And now it's garbage. Wow, disappointing. Let's look at that one. Oscar Sierra Tango. Another company out of China. Pump and dump. Technology, electronic components. Wow. Romeo Echo Bravo November. That IPO year, the high 1245. Since then, dumped. Wow, disappointing. Romeo Uniform Mike. During the IPO, all-time high was in that year, 2022, $17.23. We are below the IPO price now. Yep. And this year actually made the low. So Rumble, the company Rum, R-U-M, stock symbol Rum, company is Rumble. They're a streaming platform similar to YouTube, Twitch, software technology out of Longboat Key, Florida. It's near the Sarasota area. Video sharing platform. Yep. They compete against, like I said, YouTube. Dump. Romeo Victor Sierra November. There you go. The IPO year, all-time high. Cue that back in. Look at this big volatility this year and dump below $5. Terrible. Okay. Tango Oscar Papa top. Well, there we have the IPO. They pumped it up a lot last year. Well, big price and dump below $5. Amazing. Look at that. The high, $256. 40%. Let's go look at that one. I think that's a technology one that got pumped. Out of Hong Kong, again, China. Financial services, capital markets. Okay. Yep. Live brokerage company in Hong Kong. Well, disappointing. So the takeaway is IPOs not always winners. Companies not always be on the stock exchange. But like I said, it's easy to get on many stock exchanges. Not many. It's easy to get on a stock exchange in general. As long as you meet the basic requirements, you can find a stock exchange to get on. Yep. So again, the winner, lower risk, and the winner, again, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of your time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.